Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda.
Slowly, very slowly, you can remove your eye bands and open your eyes. And requesting all the participants on the Zoom, on the YouTube, and other social media platform, please share your revelations. Take a moment and share. Yes. Ma Stephanie, Ma Ling Ling, Du, Ma Natrajapriya, Ma Sangananda, iPhone, please rename yourself. And we have Posholon, apology if I pronounce the spelling wrong, and Pio Yo Hong. So please be available in the camera. Let us know how you went through the power manifestation. And if you have not taken part in the power manifestation, we'll be entering into the second round of the power manifestation. For that, let's verify we'll be projecting the image now.
Yes, as you can see, it's a beautiful picture of the Chinese wall. And you can see the mountains, hillsides. There are some trees. It looks like autumn season. So all the trees are in brown, red colors. There's some mist and the sunlight in the back over the hill range. It's a beautiful picture. Different tones of gray. You can see everything is painted in that orange color from the sunset. So a beautiful scene. You have seen any trees? This reddish brown color, green stone walls, mountains. Anything else you would resonate with this image? Celebrate yourself and do let us know. So we can also celebrate along with you for you manifesting Paramashiva through you, through this power manifestation, as we get ready to enter into the second round of the power manifestation.
Yes. So again, requesting all of you, Ma Stephanie, if you're there, please let's take part in the power manifestation. Ma Ling Ling, Ma Natarajapriya, Ma Sangananda. Let's get ready for the power manifestation. You can cover your eyes and feel Swamiji's grace filling your entire system. His love, His compassion filling your whole system. Now, unclutch from every single thought. Any worries that you have, any fears that you feel, any insecurity that you feel, just unclutch. Now let's start chanting the Mahavakya. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. As you keep chanting the Mahavakya, with this deep feeling connection with Bhagavan, let's enter into this manifestation. The image is being projected on your screen. Let's begin.
Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham 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 Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham
Slowly, very slowly, you can remove your eye bands and open your eyes and take a moment to share what was revealed to you. Please go ahead and share.
Take some time and go into detail for all the various different experiences that you might have had during this power manifestation. Even if it is the experience of levitation, many times people who sit for power manifestation, actually what they feel first is the mental levitation. With the eyes closed, all of a sudden the whole body feels light. And then many times people actually experience the physical levitation as well. When the Kundalini rises, the high energy is manifested. Even the physical levitation can happen. So if you just felt calmness and bliss inside, please share that as well. Who knows, it might also be related to the image that we have put. So don't discard, don't disregard any information, anything that you have received during the power manifestation. Make sure to share every single detail. If during the power manifestation you got bothered by a dog barking, mention that. If you felt restless because you hadn't attended to some things that you need to take care of, mention that. anything that you experience during the power manifestation, understand Paramashiva is manifesting. He's playing his Leela. So let us not judge whether it is actually manifestation or not. Let us just surrender everything to him. And whatever we experience, let us experience it as power manifestation. With that confidence, more and more details will simply reveal themselves to you. With that confidence, you will start seeing the pictures more and more clearly until you see the actual picture as it is right in front of your eyes, with additional details, even historical data, things that happened in that place. All these kinds of experiences can be had with the power of the third eye. So let us manifest this power more and more. Let's get more and more settled in the power manifestation. And for now, if you are yet to share, go ahead and do so, as we're going to reveal the image to you once more for the verification.
As you can see, it's a beautiful bells hanging from the top. You can see a picture quite blurred at the back. Mostly it has various other deities behind. And you can see a big bell just on the right side. And even on the left side, we have the bell. And lots of deities, which is kind of a blur at the back. So yes, and of course the color is golden. So yes. So if you have manifested this power, congratulate yourself and share, enrich. Understand, the more and more you enrich, the more you will be able to retain the powers. That's the most important thing. If you don't, even if you manifest power, but if you don't enrich, don't share, it won't stay with you for long.
Yes, so when you have an experience, make sure to share that experience with those people who matter to you, who you want to have this experience as well, so that they can manifest the breakthrough, so that you can expand, that you can multiply yourself as well. Swamiji always says, when you multiply, that is when you expand even more. And if you don't expand, understand you are shrinking. Swamiji clearly says there is no status quo. There's either expansion or you are falling down. So keep expanding, keep sharing, keep enriching, keep contributing to others. This is how you are also going to go to the next level when it comes to power manifestation.
So with this, let's move on to the next revelation by Swamiji, which is going to be on completion with comparison and jealousy. Understand? It is comparison and jealousy which blocks our way for the enlightenment. So this is one of the very thing that we need to get rid of. So let's get ready to enter into this revelation by Swamiji, and let's begin.
Next pattern we will work on is the pattern of jealousy and comparison. Vishuddhi chakra, throat center. The thought pattern of jealousy and comparison. I tell you, most common and unaware engram is jealousy, comparison. It starts again from the early childhood. When your mother says, eat well, only then you will become like your elder brother. Study well, only then you will become like your father. Comparison is one of the most common and most unaware engram. You compare wealth, you compare in health, you compare in beauty, you compare in education, you compare in intellect, you compare in practically everything. But you need to understand one thing. God is not an engineer to do mass production. Only in mass production you can compare one product with another. God is an artist. He paints each one of you. He designs each one of you. He carves each one of you. How can you compare between one art piece and another art piece? You are unique. Each one of you are unique. All of you are not equal. No. All human beings are not equal. No. All human beings are unique. It's like each human being is a unique flower. Uniqueness flowers in you. Fulfillment flowers in you when you realize your uniqueness more and more and more. If you dig out the comparison engram, you will understand. Sometimes you waste years of your life just because of comparison. Your neighbor has a big house. Even though you don't need, you waste so much of your time, energy, putting it and investing it in a house. Finally, when you have the big house and are not able to maintain it, when you are not able to maintain, when you realize you don't need that big house, you feel, oh God, 8 years of my life I wasted in this. I really needed a car. I could have put little bit of money into the car. Instead, I put all the money into this house. Now I am not able to maintain. Please understand, if you are struggling with money, you are enjoying the struggle. You are not interested in manifesting. Please at least understand you are enjoying the struggle. You will feel abundance with your struggles. Oh, I want struggles and I have enough, let me enjoy it. At least feel abundance. You want struggles, 2000 struggles around you, and you have 2500 struggles. Enjoy them. Please understand, there is no such thing as struggling with money. If you want to have struggles, you will have struggles. If you want to have money, you will have money. The people who have struggles, they want to have struggles, so they are having it. People who want to have money, they want to have money, they are having it. So, decide, you want to have struggles or you want to have money, you will have it. That clarity should come to your biomemory and muscle memory. You will have what you want. Next. Please understand, in each of this, you have your vested interests. Many times, you visualize in poverty, you are free from all responsibility. You just want to be free from all responsibilities and commitment. Then you constantly visualize, entertain, cherish the poor life. When it actually lands on you, you say, no, this is not what I wanted. Without knowing what is going to come, you cherish, visualize, entertain a thought current. After you attract that, you think, oh God, I think I missed it. Please understand, universe is intelligent and compassionate. It gives you only what you ask for. Never anything else. And if you have manifested poor health, unhappy relationship, poverty, look in why you manifested. Why you manifested. And dig it out from your muscle memory and biomemory, the root patterns. Why you manifested poor health, poverty, unhappy relationships, and complete it. You will understand you always manifested only what you wanted, knowingly or unknowingly. Throat center. A throat center. This throat center is blocked when there is a non-alignment between the imagination, expectation you carry about others and the others' expectation about you. Listen. Listen. When there is a non-alignment between your expectation about others and others' expectation about you, that is where the jealousy and comparison starts. Listen. You may have a superficial jealousy, superficial comparison, very superficial. Like while you are driving in a Mercedes-Benz, if a BMW passes by, a superficial comparison. But those things does not affect you. The root jealousy, the root comparison which affects you is the non-alignment of your expectation and the other person's expectation. How many of you have in your life the non-alignment between your expectation towards them and their expectation towards you? Both of them are not in alignment. Then you have a problem in throat center. Anyakara is what you believe and project others to be for you as per your understanding. Listen. These are all like a legal definition. Anyakara is what you believe and project others to be for you. In this example, what I expect you for me and how I tell that to you. Clear? For example, now I am expecting Bhagavan to build a temple in Dallas, so I am expressing it to him. This is my Anyakara. He expects me should always honor all the words I utter and fulfill them. That is his Anyakara for about me. Clear? But now there is a non-alignment where I am fulfilling but he is not ready to fulfill. Clear? So his throat has a problem. Now, is there anybody who are not cognizing? But if he builds the temple and I don't honor this time keeping or what he expects from me, then I have a problem. I have to alter, transform and stretch. Clear? Here is a volunteer. What that volunteer expects from me is Anyakara about me. What I expect from him is Anyakara, my Anyakara for him. Clear? If I fulfill his expectation and he does not fulfill my expectation, his Vishuddhi has a problem. If he fulfills my expectation and I don't fulfill, my Vishuddhi has a problem. Clear? So always be stretching, fulfilling everybody's anyakara with whom your life is involved. Clear? Still anybody? Not clear? Come on, come to the mic.
If you complete that, you cannot fulfill his expectation, then
Yes, if you complete it, then no problem.
no problem.
No problem. Even then, you are not expressing your capacity. You are integrated but not authentic. Understand? Now you will see. You will flourish in your business. You will flourish in your job. You will flourish in your relationships. In everything you will see, because you have decided not to give up on you. Understand? You have decided not to give up on you. Understand? You saw the live demonstration of somebody opening their Vishuddhi center. When he said he will not, his Vishuddhi was locked. The moment he decided he is going to do, his Vishuddhi opens. So I tell you, not giving upon you and others is the way to open the Vishuddhi. Don't give up on people. I demonstrated, I don't give up on him. I was very authentic with him. Even if he does not want to do, I did not force him. I just left it. But I am not going to give up on him. I am going to wait. I'll wait. And see to it, he realizes sometime. When I carry that cognition, I am going to wait. Immediately, he realizes. He realizes. So in all those moments, understand, my decision not to give up on you is the one which is pulling you up. That is the rope. That is the connection. Clear? Now, I'll repeat. My expectation about the other person is my anyakara about him. The other person's expectation about me is that person's anyakara about me. When there is a non-alignment between these two, Vishuddhi has a problem. Who fulfills it as flowered Vishuddhi? Who does not fulfill as a collapsed throat center? Now listen. Let me come back to emotion retention and emotion fermentation. You get multiple types of emotions, almost all emotions every day. Sometimes lust, sometimes greed, sometimes fear, sometimes the multiple versions of fear, sometimes worry, sometimes love, sometimes attention giving, sometimes attention asking, sometimes jealousy, sometimes comparison, various emotions, sometimes the willpower, sometimes arrogance, sometimes frustration, different emotions I can describe. All kinds of emotions you get. But logically, through your conscious decision, the thought currents or emotions which you cherish stays inside you and starts getting fermented. The good news is, no emotion gets fermented inside you. No fermentation of emotions happens inside you without your conscious support. You should understand that. Please understand, I am talking a practical science. Listen. I am giving you the essence. Whenever there is an inauthenticity in Anyakara, you end constantly comparing yourself and your life with others. You end up with jealousy, hurt, anger, suffering. Then you are caught in comparison and jealousy. Jealousy is outcome of deep innate violence you carry. Listen, I am putting it in a better way. Please understand, when somebody expects something from you, when their image about you demands your expansion, you are not interested in expansion. The violence you have, you show towards them as jealousy, saying, you expect this from me. Come on, now I will expect this much from you. You prove. Getting it? Cognizing it? How many of you are cognizing it? Jealousy starts to justify. Listen. Jealousy starts to justify you not fulfilling others' image, or, listen, jealousy starts to justify you not fulfilling others' image. Understanding? See, I will not fulfill what he wants from me because he does not fulfill what I want from him. And I will expand what I want from him before even thinking whether he is going to fulfill or not. If he has 10 million, I'll put it as 100 million I want from him. Then go there and say, see, he is not fulfilling my 100 million, so I'm not going to fulfill what he wants from me. Getting it? Cognizing it? Jealousy starts as the justification. Clear? Then it becomes a violence to declare your supremacy. Let me tell you, cognize, listen. First, hey, you have 10 million. If I ask 10 million, you may give. No. I'll ask 100. So you can't. So now, because you are not fulfilling, I can justify why I am not fulfilling. Why I am not expanding me to you? Because you are not expanding you to me. As a justification, jealousy starts. Then you have justified to many people that why you are jealous. Why you are jealous. Why you are jealous. You are justified to many people. And many people have fallen with your argument. And they say, all right, you are right, you are right, you are right. Then the jealousy doesn't keep quiet. It declares, now I am the supreme. Listen. For example, I say, hey, give me 100 million. You are not giving. So now I am also not going to fulfill your image about me. Then this fellow, he says, yes, right. He falls. Then second fellow comes. For him also, I am not going to expand to you because you are not expanding to me. Justification. He falls. So one by one, when people start falling, suddenly you declare, hey, I am the most supreme. How many of you are cognizing it? Do you see in your life, in some areas, you have declared supremacy? At least one area, you have to declare supremacy to keep yourself alive. If you don't declare supremacy, even in one place, you cannot tolerate you. How many of you are cognizing me? Clear? Where you declared supremacy is the root jealousy suffering pattern with which you are struggling. Listen, look in and verify at least 2 situations that happened in your life where you experienced jealousy and used it as a justification mechanism. Means, he is not fulfilling, why should I fulfill? I am justified. Some way. And look in and identify, write down how this jealousy became a defending mechanism, defending you from your own inauthenticity. When you are not coming for morning yoga, you say everyone is not coming, then what is the wrong? Nothing wrong. I also don't need to come. This is the level of the human awareness. I tell you, even the collective consciousness theory is nothing but your justification of jealousy, saying that everybody is like that only. I was also like that. And the third, look in and identify and write down how your defending mechanism protected your inauthenticity and how you declared supremacy of your inauthenticity.
People who are able to be energetic, alive, active, sharply thinking, strategizing, without the peer pressure of jealousy, comparison, they are going to accumulate exorbitant amount of wealth. Understand? All the people who can function, think, work, get excited only by peer pressure, jealousy, comparison are just going to dry and wither out, because all the peer pressure, jealousy, comparison, everything is going to be taken away from life. If your mental setup is such, you can think only with peer pressure, jealousy, comparison, you don't have future. Your active, excited hours will drastically drop down to 5%. You will be almost in depression, low mood, non-thinking, non-excited, inactive. Whoever is able to excite themselves with powerful cognitions, in tune with the cosmos, you are active just because you feel like enriching the world, supporting the world, contributing to the world. If your mental setup is based on contribution, enriching, spiritual strength and excitement, you are going to be active continuously and you are going to accumulate exorbitant wealth. Because all the wealth of the peer pressure based gang is going to be left. It's going to melt down. The peer pressure based industries will melt down. Contribution based industries will shoot up.
Yes, beautifully Swamiji has revealed the insights into comparison and jealousy. How we waste years of our life just for some comparison we might have had with our neighbor, just for some big house. We spend years of our life just because of some jealousy, even though we don't need it. So to manifest wealth, manifest abundance, where we don't waste our time and use it actually for our own expansion, we need to complete with comparison and jealousy.
So let's enter into the internalization exercise, understanding comparison and jealousy. See, if you dig out, if you dig out, you will understand. Sometimes you waste years of your life just because of comparison. Comparison. If you just look into your life, you will know just same comparison, and for years it will just go on. And if you never have a big house, even though you don't need, you waste so much of your time, energy, and life investing in a house. Finally you have a big house and you are not able to maintain it. You realize you don't need that big house and you wasted crucial time of your life trying to be better than your neighbor.
So now look in and identify, write down how this jealousy became a defending mechanism, defending you from your own inauthenticity. Swamiji gave these examples. For example, when you are not coming for morning yoga, you say everyone is not coming, then what is wrong? Nothing wrong. I also don't need to come. Finally, identify and write down how your defending mechanism protected your inauthenticity and how you declared the supremacy of your inauthenticity. Understand, when you practice this inauthenticity and you convince others, you use this comparison, saying, okay, this person is not doing that, so I will also not do that. They are not fulfilling my expectations, so I will also not fulfill their expectations. You artificially raising your expectations beyond what they can fulfill and saying, hey, they're not fulfilling, so why would I fulfill? Establishing your supremacy through the comparison and inauthenticity. Write what your inauthenticity is and how you declared its supremacy. Let us enter into this step. If you have any questions or doubts, let us know so we can help you out in the performance of this exercise. Make sure you have a pen and paper ready. And for now, let us enter into this internalization exercise. Yes, sorry for the technical glitch. Let us begin the exercise.
We can relax now from this intra-analyzation exercise where we entered into completion with comparison and jealousy. So after this intra-analyzation exercise, we'll be entering into the meditation. Meditation for the Vishuddhi chakra, as Vishuddhi chakra is related to comparison and jealousy. So understand, when you unlock your Vishuddhi chakra, when you work on Vishuddhi chakra, you will be working on the comparison and jealousy.
Yes. So we did the completion just now. We did the reflection work and we cleared whatever unconscious patterns we are carrying for the Vishuddhi chakra. Now Swamiji will energize it through the Kriya, through the meditation technique. Requesting all the participants to settle down in front of your cameras. Many people are off camera, requesting everyone to join us. Ma Trinetrikananda, Ma Ko Jiao Lang, Ma Chiao Yu Guang, Ma Stephanie, Ma Wang Han Yu, Ma Sangananda, and Ma Agora Sarupini, Ma Lingdu Vijanam. Let's get ready for the meditation. We're going to have a meditation on the Vishuddhi chakra, the throat center. So let us all settle down and enter into this process guided directly by Swamiji.
Now let us enter into the Vishuddhi chakra. Vishuddhi means which is beyond Shuddhi. Shuddhi means purification. Ashuddhi means impure. Shuddha means which is pure. Ashuddha means which is impure. Vishuddha means which is beyond pure and impurity, which cannot be contaminated at all. The Vishuddhi chakra actually cannot be contaminated. It is always full of energy and life. Only we cover it with some ideas. We try to disturb it. How? How we try to disturb it? How to clear it? We'll see in this session. Jealousy and comparison that locks, disturbs the Vishuddhi chakra. When you are accepting and understanding your own uniqueness, when you are not comparing yourself with others, when you are not jealous about others, this chakra opens. Let us enter into the idea, comparison. What is comparison? Comparing with others, comparing with the neighbors, comparing with the nearby person, comparing with colleague, comparing with brothers, comparing between family people. Let us enter what are all the major aspects which creates or destroys our life. The major things in our life. Money, one thing. Let us go for some more ideas. What are the major things which affects our life? Money. One by one. Money. That is what luxury comes under money. Okay. Health. Okay. Ambition also comes under money. If money is there. Position. Personality. Under the word personality, all the relationship can be brought. Beauty. See, something tangible which directly affects your lifestyle, your life method. That's what I wanted. Personality, right. Money, right. Education, right. Intellect, attitude, education, all these things come under one category. Intellect. People used to tell that I have no ego at all. The I itself is ego. I have no ego. The first word I is ego. It's a vague word. Directly you can't do anything about ego. I'll explain what is ego. Because this chakra is something to do with ego only. Let us. A direct word ego, people we feel get frightened. If I say that you have to kill the ego or drop the ego, immediately they drop me instead of dropping the ego. So, I don't touch the word ego. I go in a diplomatic way to touch the ego. Because dropping the ego is almost like an operation. It should be done in a diplomatic way. One thing, money. Next, name and fame. Power. Power, name and fame. Everything comes under this title. Name and fame. Beauty. Intellect. In this four major classification, everything else can be put. Money, name and fame, intellect, beauty. This four classification. This four will do. In this four, all the other things, whatever you say, the education, everything can be classified under this four category. These four things are the things which affects a man's life very seriously. Let us enter. What is our status in these four category? Are you a rich man? Are you a poor man? Are you a man of name and fame? You can't say yes or you can't say no. Are you beautiful? Difficult question. Honestly, you have to tell the truth, no other way. Neither you can say yes, nor you can say no. Same way, if you ask somebody, are you an intelligent man? I can't. So you will be in trouble. Let us not go for that question. Are you an intellect? If I ask somebody, he can neither say yes nor say no. All these four things which continuously haunts our life, you are almost tortured, killed by these four major subjects, issues. You are continuously mentally tortured. Your whole day is haunted by this four subject. Is it not? Am I right? You are continuously haunted, harassed, disturbed, accused by this four subject. But you don't know your status in these four subjects. Just open your eyes and see. You are creating your own suffering without having any clear data. If you have a clear data that you have such and such a problem, and if you suffer, okay, we can leave it. All right, you suffer. But you have no clear data, you have no clear concept, you don't have any clarity, but you continuously suffer. Why? Just now you all told, you can neither say I'm a rich man, nor say I'm a poor man. Because there's a big queue. In front of you, thousands of rich people are standing. Behind you, thousands of poor people are standing. It's this side also infinite, and this side also infinite. Same way beauty. This side also infinite, this side also infinite. Where is the scale for beauty? No scale. And intellect. This side also infinite, this side also infinite. Name and fame. Same thing. You are suffering. If your suffering is dependent on reality, if you are suffering because of this mic, if you are suffering because of one sword, then your suffering is worth suffering. Nothing can be done. We have to remove this or we have to do something. If you are suffering due to some tangible reason, due to some tangible thing, due to reality, then we can do something about your suffering. We can eradicate, or if we can't eradicate, at least we can leave it. No, it can't, nothing can be done. We have a clear picture whether we can help you or we have to leave you. But here, the reason itself is not clear. You are not suffering because of reality. You are suffering because of comparative reality. This is the key. Be very clear. You are not suffering because of reality. You are suffering because of comparative reality. There are two types of existence. One is positive existence, another one is negative existence. This plant, these flowers, they are existing positively. If you want to remove it, you can remove it. If you want to handle it, you can handle it. If you want to take it and keep it here, you can keep it. But the darkness which is inside the room, that is negatively existing. Can you do something about the darkness? If you want to remove the darkness, can you remove the darkness? Can you handle the darkness? No. Just like a darkness negatively existing, your comparative reality, suffering also, is a negative existence. You can't do anything. If you want to remove the darkness, you have to throw light. Directly you can't do anything with darkness. Just like that. If you want to do something with your Vishuddhi chakra, just throw light. Just understand that you are neither rich man nor poor man. Instead of continuously looking this side, start looking this side. To satisfy yourself. To be direct. I don't say that don't grow. No, grow. Yearn. Do everything. But psychologically be in a freedom. Psychologically, don't be tortured. Don't get tortured. If you are continuously tortured, haunted psychologically, your work, your profession will be disturbed. If you are continuously sick psychologically by comparing with others, if a next house person brings AC, your house temperature increases. If he brings AC, your house temperature automatically increases. Why? There's a beautiful song in Tamil. Aduthathu ambujatha pathela. Continuous comparison. Continuous jealousy. Continuously we are trying to live others' desire. Mahavir says beautifully in Jain Sutras, when a man comes down to the earth, whatever quantity of food he eats, he is supposed to eat in his life will be sent to the earth. Same way, the Vedanta says, when a man comes to the earth, whatever he has to achieve in this life, the enough energy is sent along with him. If he has to become a collector, enough energy. If he has to become a crorepati, enough energy. Everything is clearly sent along with him. You are given 10,000 rupees and sent to Bangalore to bring 10,000 rupees worthy things. But as soon as you go there, after crossing Dodaballapur, you forget about why you started, with how much money you started, everything. With how much of energy you brought, everything is forgotten. and you make some friends in Bangalore, and you see what they are purchasing. Instead of you purchasing only for 10,000, you start purchasing for 20,000 or 25,000, 15,000. Who will pay the 15,000? And start suffering for it. That is what happens when you come down to this earth. You bring enough energy to live your life. What Mahavir says is not a lie or a theory. What he says is an experience. But after coming here, you start comparing with others. Became more greedy. Not only greedy, you change your route. You may have taken birth to become a doctor, but seeing your neighbor is engineer, you tend to that side. You may have taken birth to become a dancer. Seeing your sister is a painter, you try to jump into the painting. So instead of living our own life, we simply shift the center to different life, somebody else's life. Then you don't live your life, you start living somebody else's life. If you live somebody else's life, how do you think that you will have a satisfaction that you have lived? A small story from Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein, the greatest scientist of last century, the greatest truth which is discovered in the last century is done by him, discovered by him, the theory of relativity. This man was about to die. About to die, is in a deathbed. Doctors are told only few days more he will be alive. All his disciples are sitting around him, his scientist disciples. The disciples were asking, Einstein, if God gives you one more birth, how would you like to take birth? What is the birth you wanted? What way you would like to take birth? What you would have told? He told, I should take birth as a plumber, the woodworking plumber. Then scientists, the people have become simply wonderstruck, surprised. They asked, why? What happened? Why are you telling in that way? Einstein says, when I was a small boy, I wanted to become a plumber, a woodworker. In foreign, plumbers do the woodworking. In abroad, they are called wood plumbers. Here only, the name is different. People who work with wood and plumbing, wood plumbing. Anyhow, then these people asked, why? What is the reason? Then Einstein replies, when I was small, I want to become a plumber. But when I went to learn the work, when I started learning, somehow my master has beaten me. Afraid to get beatings, I ran away from there and went and fell in the hands of scientists. And somehow I became an intellectual and I did all these things. Even though I have everything outside, I have money, name and fame, whatever you call it, all the four things. Even then I have everything. I don't have the satisfaction that I have lived my life. I have found the greatest truth of this century, but my life has become lie. My life is not truth. We should learn something, great lesson from his teaching. What he said, only a real mystic can say. A satisfaction of living, the satisfaction that you have lived is the essential thing. That's the only gift you can get from life. Whatever else you get from life can be taken away from you. Death will simply take away everything from you. You know, even your body is taken away. Your life is taken away. Only one thing can be left with you. The satisfaction that you have lived your life. If you achieve that from the life, you have achieved whatever can be achieved from the life. If you have not achieved that one thing from life, you have not achieved anything from the life. So even if you die in a platform as an orphan, but if you have the satisfaction that you have lived your life, you will have a peaceful, beautiful death. Otherwise, even if you die in an AC room, in the hospital ICU, top hospitals ICU, no, you will not have the satisfaction that you have lived, your life. A continuous comparison and continuous jealousy changes the root of your life. The negative existence, things which don't exist, haunts you in your life because you are unaware, because you are in low energy. That is what Upanishads say, Maya. Yama iti Maya. Which is not there is Maya. But Maya is the cause for all our problems. Sorrows. Vedanti say Maya is the root cause for everything, for all our problems. What is the meaning of the Maya? Yama iti Maya. Which is not there is Maya. How can you be hunted by which is not there? You can be hunted, you can be harassed, you can be nagged. Somebody who is existing, which is already happening, that is different. Somebody who is existing, if they nag you, it's okay. But you are nagged by somebody who is not existing, who is not living, who is Yama, who is not there. How can it happen? This is the way it happens. Which is not there, but which you create. The comparative reality, a continuous comparison with others. Actually it is not there, which you create, a purely your own creation, your own production. Actually you produce, but the title you don't want to put your name, you put somebody else's name. You are the producer of your life cinema, but out of politeness, you put somebody else's name, sometimes God's name. Somebody came and asked me, Swamiji, I am full of poverty, what to do? I asked, how many children do you have? 14. Why did you give birth to 14? No, Swamiji, God gave. God gave or you gave? What is happening? He gives, he produces and put God's name. I don't think God comes down to earth to produce children. And 14, after 14, he says God gave. What is happening? That is the same thing which we do continuously. We produce everything and put God's name. But God is not going to suffer. God has not come to me. I told, if God gave, let him come to me, I will answer to him. You go. Just trying to escape. You produce, but you put somebody else's name. But that is not the way. That is not going to solve your problems. This chakra is locked by comparison and jealousy. It opens, it gets unlocked by understanding your own uniqueness. Each and everyone is unique. The solution to open this chakra is given in a small story by a Zen Buddhist monk. Once a king came to see a Zen Buddhist master. You can ask, why always kings come to see their masters? Only kings can see masters. Be very clear. If a poor man comes, he may pray to me at the most for some welfare, some money, some of his problems. Only if a man who is already satisfied in the outer world, if he comes, he will ask for a real wealth from me. You go to Albert Einstein and ask, What is the 1 plus 1? You are wasting your time and his time. Surely it's not a Sardaji, so don't bother. You are asking your time and his time. You are wasting. The 1 plus 1, you could have asked any primary school teacher. Just like that. If you come to me and ask for some wealth, for some mundane affairs, of course, I'm going to answer. I'm going to tell, I'm going to give, or I'm going to do. That is different. But a man who is satisfied completely with the outer world, if he comes, a man who knows everything about the basics, if he comes, he can directly argue about theory of relativity. What is meant by E equal to mc square? What is meant by energy and matter? He can discuss all these higher things with Einstein. The same way, if a king, the man who is satisfied with the outer plane, if he comes, he can have directly what I want to give. He can have directly what a life can give really. So the king went to Zen master and asked, Master, what is Buddha? He is asking, what is Buddha's state? What is meant by Buddha's state? Enlightenment. Master beautifully answers, the cypress in the courtyard is Buddha. Cypress means the plant which thani bush. The thani bush is called cypress. The thani bush which is in my courtyard is Buddha. King naturally is not able to understand. He asks, Master, please give some more explanation. And Master says, do you see just next to the thani bush, a rose bush is also existing. Both are living nearby, continuously for many years. But not even once thani bush tried to become a rose bush, and rose bush tried to become a thani bush. If it happens in you, you are enlightened. Nothing else is needed. Just accepting yourself and taking the responsibility of your being is enough. If we are thani bush, oh, so many people are coming near the rose bush and enjoying it, plucking it. The rose bush is so beautiful. I could have become rose bush. If you are a rose bush, oh, so many people are continuously coming and plucking me, torturing me. I could have been thani bush. Nobody will come and touch me. I am in a safe position. Both the way, the other bank looks greener. A continuous outer vision. This, never that, never even. That is the way this chakra is disturbed. This one story, if you remember, that's enough. The cypress in the courtyard is Buddha, because it does not compare itself with others' life. But all our life is haunted, tortured continuously by comparing with others. Comparing with sisters, comparing with brothers. So now, how to come out of the comparison? How to come out of the jealousy? Let us explore how to come out of the jealousy. How to come out of the jealousy? Stop comparing. Beautiful solution. If you all can practice, that's enough. Yes, these are all the things to be achieved. How to? Why jealousy comes? What you say is okay. Can you do it immediately as soon as you go out of the room? No, I wanted something direct, practical solution. Drop it. Can you? Beautiful. Then okay, I have no problem. You see, the reason for jealousy, root cause for jealousy is low energy. the low energy. Low energy is the root for jealousy. Because you are not able to achieve, you feel jealous. You tend to compare. You tend to disturb the others. If you can create enough energy in yourself, in your own being, to achieve what you want to achieve, naturally you will not have any disturbance or any problems by comparing or by jealousy. Now we will enter into a great Zen Buddhist meditation technique to create more energy in our being, to throw light on Vishuddhi Chakra. The meditation technique which will activate, which will energize the Vishuddhi Chakra. All these sessions, we are dealing with two things. One is maturity, another one is meditation. Maturity means the jnana, the knowledge how to handle the chakra. Meditation means the energy to handle the chakra. Not only the intelligence, the energy is also needed. Not only you should know how to operate the gear, you should have enough energy in your hand to operate the gears. Then only you can fly. So, for all the chakras, we have dealt how to operate it, how to use it, and we have had meditation technique to have enough energy to operate the chakra. Now, we will enter into the meditation technique. This technique is the gift of Tibetan Buddhism, the Zen Buddhism, the Tibetan Zen Buddhist technique. I'll explain the technique. Some of you may be knowing the technique. We will go for practicing after explaining. A deep conscious vibrations, humming should be created in your being. Just sit in a relaxed way. How to sit to balance your being? The Buddhists have taught beautifully. Just squat and put your right leg on the left leg, and as soon as you sit, see that your spinal cord is in a straight line. How to make it in a straight line? You can just close the eye and bend your whole body in front. And if you feel the weight of the body, you will be able to very clearly feel the weight of the body. Slowly push your body backside. Slowly, very slowly, with full awareness. At one point, at certain point, you will feel that your body is weightless. The center of gravity falls in line. The center of gravity of your body, when it is in a straight line, you feel your body weight is less. You feel you are weightless. Just the same way, push your body backside a little bit. Again, bring it slowly with awareness. On particular point, the same point, you again feel that you are weightless. Your center of gravity falls in line. The right and the left. Same way. If you do it, just bend your body with full awareness. Try to trace the weightless point, the less weighted point. You will be able to trace at one point your whole body is weightless. Your center of gravity falls in one line. That is the point where you need to sit. That is your asana. This is the beautiful technique found by Buddhists to sit for a long time. Buddhist monks sit for 10 hours per day. 10 hours they sit for meditation. I don't think 10 minutes any of us can sit in one posture. But with this technique, today itself we can sit even for 2-3 hours. The technique is such effective. If you practice, you can sit surely for 10 hours. But today itself, the technique, if you rightly caught the point, verily you can sit even for 2 hours. Because when your center of gravity falls in straight line, you don't feel the weight of the body. Even when you watch TV, when you are in the office, if you sit in this way, you will see your consciousness is not much disturbed. You will be able to do your activities with more energy, with more freedom. Not if you have a knee pain, half of the energy will be locked in the pain. If you have a dental pain, if you have a tooth pain, you will be doing dental meditation instead of transcendental meditation. So, what will you be doing? You will not be able to do whatever you want to do. So this posture will relieve you from the body. First, you will sit and then close the eyes. When I say close the eyes, completely close the eyes. I am not telling shut your eyebrows. What we are doing in the name of closing the eyes, when we open the eyes, we see all the images. We see all the pictures. When we close the eyes, we see the same negatives inside, the images flowing. Stop seeing everything. Just close the eyes. Feel that both of your eyeballs have become like a stone. Feel that they have become a stone. When you feel that they have become a stone, the movements of eyeballs stops. Then simply you enter into the plane of no thought. Thoughts and eyeball movements are very closely related. When you stop one, the other will stop. If you stop the eyeball movement, the thought will stop. If you stop the thoughts, the eyeball movements will stop. Then once when we stop the eyeballs movement, then we'll start creating a humming, a vibration. Imagine your body as a hollow tube or a hollow vessel and create no shouting. So don't worry, no shouting. No need for shouting. Just create a long vibration, as long as possible, as deep as possible, as louder as possible. That's all. No opening the mouth or shouting. Just create deep vibrations. This is enough. Relax your hand and just create the vibrations. That will give you a tremendous energy upsurge. After the 20 minutes of vibration, 20 minutes you will be doing the vibration. After the 20 minutes, 10 minutes, all of us will put our awareness on Vishuddhi. You will see a new energy entering into your Vishuddhi. This technique, when it is regularly practiced, no concentrating on Vishuddhi, but today I am giving this technique especially to energize the Vishuddhi chakra. So, just concentrate on Vishuddhi, on throat chakra, throat center. So now we will go for technique. See, if your body is completely under your control, you must be able to make Padmasana without touching the leg. You should be able to put Padmasana without touching the leg. You can sit in a relaxed way, no problem. If possible, put. Otherwise, don't disturb yourself too much. If you disturb yourself too much, you will be continuously thinking about your body. Anyway, you can keep in a relaxed way or in a Buddha posture. You can lock or you can keep in a relaxed way. Only one thing, the key points you understand, balancing the body, closing the eyes completely, creating conscious vibrations. When you create a conscious humming, mind will stop. Okay. Shall we start balancing the body? Close the eyes and balance. Start balancing your body. Bend towards the front. Close the eyes. It will be very little difficult. Try your best. And feel the weight of your body. And slowly, very slowly, and try to push your body backside. And slowly, just slowly, with full awareness, slowly raise the body with full awareness. We will just bend towards right. Nicely, as much as possible, just bend. Then only you will be able to find the point. And feel how your body is pulled towards the ground. Slowly come back to the center with awareness. Then only you will be able to find the center point. The point in which you feel light, weightless. The point in which your center of gravity falls in straight line. Now we shall bend towards left. Slowly center your body. Feel your eyeballs have become stone. Stop the movements of the eyeballs. Feel that your whole eyes and eyeballs became like a stone. Feel completely your eyes, eyeballs have become stone. Now start humming from your deep stomach.
Yes. We went through this powerful process for energizing and activating the Vishuddhi chakra. As Swamiji has explained, the Vishuddhi chakra is beyond pollution. It is always in high energy, and simply by stopping to add pollution to it, it cleanses itself. But it can be energized, and that's what we did in this process. So if you would like to share your experience, go ahead. You can share your messages here in the chat, whether Zoom or YouTube or any other social media platforms. And with this powerful process, we have reached the end of this day of Paramashivoham.
So we'll be closing the day, and also any of you they want to share your experience, you can go ahead and share your experience. Also, if you would like to share as a video, you can make a video, a testimonial video, and share us, so that it inspires other people as well. So you understand, every time you share, so again somebody share to tells to share. So you can share in a ways in the form of text, in the form of videos. All right, so with this we'll be concluding the day with the Purna Mantra. So let's bring our hands to Namaskar Mudra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagat Shri Nityananda Parameshwara Padukarpanamastu. Om Nityanandam. Yes, thank you everyone. Nityanandam.